Another big thing this week, the NFL Combine has officially started. Bobby, I want to kick it to you first because you've been going on Twitter, right? You've been going big on a specific player, and I want you to give a little highlight on his performance and talk a little bit about some of the opening days of the Combine.
Yeah, well, first thing I want to say is we got a little breaking news.
Oh.
And this is really cool for Wingo because he's an agent, of course. We finally got the NFL informed teams today. The salary cap will be $301.2 million, $22 million up from last year.
Wow.
So that's huge. Obviously, help a lot of teams like the Dolphins. Obviously, it helps everyone. So it's not like it doesn't really change much because everybody got extra $22 million. But for a team that only has $3 million in cap room, you now have $25 million in cap room. So that really helps us specifically. But yeah, let's talk about the Combine. Unless y'all got something on that.
No, I think that's huge. Obviously, with contract negotiations, teams that are battling with cap space, obviously, making restructured negotiations in your contract, it's going to open up a lot of doors and windows. Just having that extra money to be able to be allocated to whether or not it's trading for guys, it's extending contracts, it's spreading out contracts throughout multiple years. So it's definitely going to be a benefit to a lot of teams and the agents, obviously.
Yeah. Look at that little smile. We go with a little smile there. I love it.
Yeah, and I think that's the better way to think of it. It's not so much that now you can go out and make splash signings or like you're the top of the list, but it does help you do that, the hard stuff, like fill out a 53-man roster, and it gives you a little more room to do those things you need to do. But yeah, that's a win for everyone, I think.
For sure.
All right, Combine. Okay, clear. Like we can start at one place. Obviously, Sonny Styles. Like, what the hell was that? Sonny Styles went from like top 15 to like, dude, I don't know, man. You got to consider this kid at number 2. Like his hype train right now is incredible. Like he's 6'4", 245, run a 4.4, jumps 44 inches. We'll find out today what he does on the bench, but like incredible day for Sonny Styles.
Yeah, and I'll just tell you this. Obviously, people didn't do their research on Sonny Styles. Look where he came from, right? Ohio State. And, it's funny because look at his strength coach, Coach Mick. Obviously, a lot of people obviously don't know who he is. The guys that he's had the opportunity to train and what they do over there is unlike any other. And when you look at it, he was under Urban Meyer's original staff at the University of Florida, building all those dogs and on that amazing run that they had. They run their program differently over there. So I don't think there was any reason for Sonny Styles coming into this NFL draft not doing what he was supposed to do and what did do. So I think he's someone obviously that's going to go, top 5 and, be a caliber player who is very versatile, who can play on the edge. He can drop back into coverage. He can do those certain things off the ball. So he's going to be somebody that's going to be very, very beneficial to a lot of teams and be able to give looks at those four down fronts, those 3 down fronts, and then just can play a little bit of, that long-term defense when it gets to 3rd and long. So he's somebody that definitely showed out, definitely rising his stock, but I think was absolutely expected.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't face Mark Fletcher, because you're going to tackle him for shit.
Oh, Pooch, do your little horn thing.
Do I have a horn? I think I have a horn.
Or was it Bobby? Yeah, there you go.
Bobby, we can't double up on the horn.
I love it. Well, listen, I mean, obviously he's somebody who had an incredible day, but there was a big story that came out, or big, right? Like in the sense of, a local kid is getting a little dogged for his arm size, all right? Rueben Bain is projected to be one of the top guys in this class. Wingo, to you, is arm size is like, I know these stories tend to come out of the Combine every.
Does size matter?
Yeah. yeah, exactly. But
it's funny that people are saying this now, and I think it's a whole load of crap. Turn on the tape. Can this guy play ball? They played high caliber teams. He was battle tested. Can he play physical football? Is he a smart athlete? Knows what he's doing. He point out and draw up what all 22 guys are doing on the field. He's a guy that can play football at the end of the day. And you look at guys, you compare him to guys guys like Von Miller, right? He's a little bit not on that 6'5" to 6'6" size. That's 280. He's someone that's a little bit stockier, that just that same type of build. Rueben Bain is physical. He knows what he's doing. Look at his coach in college football, Jason Taylor, Hall of Famer, guys who knows what he's doing and was teaching him through the ropes. So, it's crazy to think that people are even bringing this up into topic. And that's why we talked about last week is the combine is almost overrated. You look at all these stats and all these numbers and statistics, and it's just things to get buzz, right? It's things to get the fans interacted with it. It's all these different things to just excite people for when the draft comes later on April 23rd. But when you look at a guy like Rueben Bain, he can play ball at the end of the day. He's physical. He knows what he's doing, and he's still going to be a top draft pick, and I think play in the NFL for a very long time.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think he deserves criticism, but I told people a month or two ago that, Rueben Bain could be there at 11. Like, he could fall out. Not because I want him to or think he should, but every year we see this. A guy has short arms, he falls. It just happens every year. So I think he's an awesome player. He showed up in the big moments. Like Leo said, he never fell off. It didn't matter who you put in front of him. Rueben Bain can play football, no doubt about it. But every year we see this. Somebody has a weird measurement or intangible about them, and people just get weird. And
he's not falling. Look at his haircut. He didn't even get a lineup before the NFL draft. This guy, I think he said it too. He is all about ball. This guy's going to go top 5 in the draft, and he's going to play in the NFL for a long time because he's too physical. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart player. I'm sure that he interviewed very well with all of his teams that he took. Just looking at his inner circle that he has and the group of people that he has around him, he's going to be very, very successful.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like I'm gonna start really pushing the arms narrative so that he does fall to 11. So on this podcast, this show, we are T-Rex arms. All right, we are pushing this narrative to get him to fall to 11. That's all I'll say. But I agree with you guys. I mean, he is. If you watch the tape, the dude's a monster.